Hello guys and welcome to this drink review of a drink called Dr. Pepper Cherry Crush. And let's see, it is sugar-free, yes. Ugh. Okay, that is a strong smell, but they tend to be strong the first time you open them. Let's see how it is after this off. There we go, just let it... This is gonna be the regular Dr. Pepper with that Cherry Crush taste, maybe. What does Cherry Crush taste? What does that mean? Who knows, but... yeah. I do not remember if I like Dr. Pepper or not. But that's how it looks. Okay, it smells fine. It's fine. Would I buy it again? No. Would I know it's supposed to taste like cherries? No. I guess the taste I'm feeling mostly is the taste of like Dr. Pepper, I guess. Because I think I've only had Dr. Pepper once before. I'm pretty sure I did a drink review the first time I had Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper. I've had Dr. Pepper Dark Blue and Dr. Pepper Zero. Yeah. I do not remember if I liked any of those. Well, it's fine. I guess the initial taste is a little bit of like some type of fruitiness. But yeah, I'm a bit disappointed in this. Because cherries are one of my favorite fruits. And up there with peaches. And I guess not technically a fruit, but raspberries. Or are they technically a fruit? Is it that all berries are fruit, but not all fruits are berries? I don't know. Like blueberries and stuff like that. Yeah, I just wish it had more cherry flavor. Because that is something actually, now I think about it. It's not something you get a lot in Sweden. Now when I think about it, like cherry flavored drinks. Like I can't think of any drink that is like that, cherry flavored, so. Oh no, what is the Swedish name for cherries? I eat cherries every year. But the name now escapes. Körsbär. There we go, yes. Körsbär. Anyways. This actually made me like want like a cherry drink. It's kind of like what I want. So let's see, I wanted to do some comments. The first comment by EX or YY8X. This is the next Kingcobrajfs. Kingcobrajfs. I have no idea who that is. Obviously it's a name, so let's see. And that comment was on my drink review, Hatta Ramene Blueberry. King Cobra... Oh, JFC. Okay. When you search on it, it's... Okay. King Cobra JFC. A musician... Okay, it just says... He's a musician, I guess. Never heard of him, and... I'm not a musician myself. I've never made music. So... let's see. By Lazul, get No Fear energy drink. I'm curious about it. The black with red can. If they still sell it, I assume it's the original. And I have a replies made with AI. Thanks for the suggestion. Let's do that. If I see it whenever I, buy things and I see it there and it's at like a good price or whatever, I'll pick it up. Let's see, no fear energy drink. Yeah, if I see it, I'll pick it up. That comment was on my drink review, Aqua d'Or, Päron Äpple, Sparkle Zero. Another comment by Lazul. Let's see. Since when is Dark Pulse so strong? Well, is the nasty pot really? And also Spiritomb being trash. No, Spiritomb is good. Spiritomb is good. They wanted to make a Pokemon with a lot of resistances, but they gave it lame stats, I think. I think it has like okay stats, and I think maybe that's the problem. It could be like, at the time when it came out, it's pretty good. It is very bulky, but like the move sets it has, like it struggles a bit, especially as a first Pokemon to use. They wanted to make, yes. I thought Cynthia was supposed to be one of the hardest battles in Pokemon. Even, but it seems it only filters people in Sinnoh, because they get really bad Pokemon overall. There, if you do a casual lineal playthrough, not taking detours for Garchomp, and not using legendaries of course, in Sinnoh a lot of Pokemon are weak to Earthquake, and all the Elite Four and Cynthia have it. It even filters Dialga. And that is a point that I actually haven't thought about, yeah. Because most of the times, your main Pokemon is going to be your starter, right? And two of the starters are weak to Garchomp, you know. Infernape, dead to Earthquake, and also Empoleon, that you would probably give Ice Beam to, is also weak to Garchomp and is slower than Garchomp. So, unless... And also, there's probably a chance that you're going to get one shot. Now, it's not necessarily the case, like, but if you've taken a little bit of damage with your Empoleon, you're probably gonna die from one Earthquake. Yeah. I still think Cynthia is still the strongest champion. If you took all the champions and put them against each other, I still think Cynthia is the strongest one. Obviously, if you keep everyone at the same level, and everyone can have the newest movesets as the Pokemon can have, obviously, is what I'm talking about. I still think she is the strongest. But I mean, I've battled Cynthia so many times, you kind of know what to do against her. And also, I think in this, Dark Pulse was 90 base power. I think they buffed it. I think Dark Pulse normally has like 80. In this ROM hack, they did buff Dark Pulse, Dragon Pulse, a lot of moves up to 90 instead of 80. Probably to keep them in a similar vein as the three elementals, being Flamethrower, Ice Beam, and Thunderbolt. They all are 95. So keep all of the others that aren't those, but still in the same vein-ish at 90. I thought was good. I like that change. Unless I'm completely wrong and Dark Pulse was 90 and then it has been reduced to 80 later on, but... Oh, and also have replies made with AI. Nasty Plot really made a difference in that battle, or Spiritomb definitely struggled against Dark Pulse. Let's just press. Nasty Plot really made a difference. Yeah. And also, I mean, that's the whole thing. If you're able to set up, you're basically, like, it's such a big boost, you know? And that's the whole thing about 1v1 battles. Oftentimes, it's trying to get in the position where you can set up and sweep. Especially with the team I had, which was kind of like a little bit of more like offensive team. Because we didn't really have a lot of defensive Pokemon. I think our biggest defensive... Well, I say that, but Mitosis did so good at being a defensive wall. But we basically only really had Mitosis as, you know, the pure defense, and it wasn't actually physical defense, it was more special, but with, yeah, I don't know. I think that are all. I think I've answered all of the other comments in other drink reviews, actually. Yeah. I might stream later on today. Or I say later on today, probably like 30 minutes, if I do decide to stream. So it's gonna be Goodamin part 4 if I decide to stream today. Because actually, I really wanna play Goodamin. Oh, actually, talking about that. I tried to play more than Zara, the Hidden Portal, and I don't know, I felt like, I like the game overall, but man, I really do not like battling, the battle part, using your pixies or fairies, whatever. And that type of battle, I really didn't like, so I was kind of like, you know what, I'm not gonna play more. Probably just uninstall the game, probably. Because man, the game, if it just had a better battle system, if it was like, I wish it was turn-based. I wish it was a turn-based game. That probably would say that if I were to play Pokemon Legends ZA, I probably wouldn't like it. Because the more I've watched Legends ZA and I see people play, I'm like, the Hollow Girls and all that, I'm like, I really don't like, and I hope Pokemon doesn't go in that direction of real time. Because I love the Pokemon battle system. I don't want them to modernize it and make it whatever, you know. Keep it the way it is, you know. But then again, Pokemon Legends ZA, you know, I think that is a good game series to try different stuff. So I do hope that when they do whatever next Legends game comes up, I do hope they continue trying different things with Legends. Because I don't want Legends to have the same gameplay style as the mainline games.